Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I am the Nutty Nerdy Needle. A bit of a mouthful, I know, but that's the name. So, Flosstube. This is my first Flosstube. I have no idea what I am doing, so we're just going with the flow. As I only got introduced to Flosstube there last year by my sister-in-law. She'll be mentioned a lot in this. She's kind of the culprit of everything when it comes to cross stitch. She keeps egging me, sending me links saying, oh, this is nice, and I'm like, going down a deep rabbit hole. So she, as I say, she's the one that got me introduced to Flosstube, and I've just been looking at a couple of people and just become obsessed with them. So as I say, my probably two obsessions would be Teresa's little stitcher and I can't think of his name, but his name is Darcy, but there is a saying, he is absolutely hilarious, and he has a really cool Christmas pattern that I'm going to be doing hopefully in June, so keep an eye out for that one. It's from my favourite Christmas movie. Those who know me know what it is. So a little bit about myself. My name's Amy, as you already know. I love to cross stitch, knit, read, crochet, and do anything with a Cricut machine. Basically craft. Just love, that's my passion. I just love it. I love doing things with my hands, and I cannot sit down at night and not do something. It's just, I find it weird. Like even when I'm out with the girls, I just find it weird just sitting there and not doing anything with the hands. So yeah, that's basically me. So with the Flosstube, my plan is to show you projects that I've done, projects that I'm in the process of, and projects that I'm hope to be starting this year. There's one or two that I know will probably be next year, but you gotta wait and see. So I keep looking down, my notes are down here, so that's the reason. So we'll start with the projects that I have done. So a lot of these were kind of done during COVID, as you know, there's only so much knitting and crocheting you can do, and being stuck at home, I had to do something. So I took up cross stitch and I became obsessed. So my first one, and you will figure out why I'm called the Nutty Nerdy Needle. So first one, Star Wars. Who doesn't love Star Wars? Fell in love with this pattern, just love the splashes and the colours, and I made the colours more vibrant, and it was just like, had so much fun making this up. The centre part was supposed to be filled in with white, but as it's on a white material, I decided I will leave it out. But I think if I was to do it on dark material, I would definitely put the white in. Like it's awesome. My next one, you will see a bit of a pattern going on with this one, or this team. As I say, Supernatural. These are my boys. I am obsessed with Supernatural. As I say, I basically grew up with them, been watching the show since season 2, and I just cannot get enough. Whenever I'm feeling down or whatever, I just throw them on and I'm happy out. So as I say, this was probably one of the bigger projects that I've done. As I say, the Impala took a little bit longer than I thought it would. As I say, it's just all one colour. So I might, as I change up the colourings kind of up here, maybe a deep purple or something like that. But I'd love to just do this symbol, maybe as like a Christmas ornament or something like that. I think that would be class. But we'll see how the year goes. Next one then is Harry Potter. As I said, I am a Ravenclaw, and I just love Harry Potter. I just love the shows, the books. As I say, I grew up in the books, and TV show or movies came out. And yeah, this was a quite easy pattern, easy to follow, and you know, short project, so it didn't take too long to do. My next projects, I don't have them with me. They were actually presents for people, so I will just tell you what I did. So I did a Lion King, is Scar from the Lion King. That was definitely one of my biggest projects. Absolutely loved doing it. Was able to watch some crazy movies and TV shows. As these were all done during COVID. This was done for my sister's friends, Carol and Cheryl, and they are Disney crazy. They have their own YouTube channel about Disney. They're obsessed. I love it. And Carol loves Scar, so I believe this was a Christmas present for him. Next one then was I think they're the monorails in Disney. Sister's husband now, I love saying that. He has a thing for monorails, just the Disney ones, and I made this one up for his Christmas present, 2020, and he loved it. And it turns out I did the right colours. Didn't know there was more than like one, so he was very happy with that. And then my next one was the Disney Castle. You see a theme going on here. This was for my sister and her husband obviously as well, but yeah, they're just Disney nuts, and I really enjoyed this one. This was a little different to the other ones that I've done, and it was fun to do. As it just more outlines than anything else, and yeah, it was grand. So they were all kind of during COVID. So last year, I did a little bit last year. I didn't do too much. I'd say I became pregnant, and I just could not concentrate on anything. So cross stitch, knitting, everything just went into the cupboard. Just could not concentrate. But once I was able to get back into it, I just went crazy. So I made this for my little girl. As I say, I love you 3000. I'll say for any of you Marvel fans. I enjoyed this one. I did apparently the right way stitching. So my sister-in-law would give out to me for the way I stitch, because I just do random X's. That's it. There's no like starting at the bottom left and doing the same style stitch going all the way across. I was just all higgledy-piggledy. It used to really annoy her. So I did it this way, her way as I call it. And I have to say, she was right. This is way nicer. There's a way smoother finish, and I'm just upset. So my plan with this is to actually make it into a pillowcase, because sometimes the little one might fall asleep on the couch, and we have a pillow in the corner for her for that. So I'd like to be able to make this for her, that she could appreciate it for it in years to come. So yeah, that's my I love you 3000. Oh, and the floss that I used was Anchor variegated red, obviously kind of variegated with red and white. And I bought the floss like, I don't know, 5-6 months ago, and I only did this there recently, and yeah, I love it. So my next one, I bought a couple of patterns from oh god, I can't even remember his name. Oh, here we go. Modern Folk Embroidery. So apparently he's a hit with everyone, and I do love his designs. So I said I start off small, and I started with this one. Now, as you probably have noticed, or haven't noticed, I did make a slight little boo-boo. But I know it's there, so it's kind of annoying me. And I didn't realise it until I was like halfway through, and I realised that doesn't match up with that. So I just did not want to go back and undo all those stitches, so I decided I'd leave it. But I'm still happy with how the rest of it has come out. So I will eventually frame this, I think. I really like the design, and I just love that, an emblem of love. I was going to give it to my sister. Actually, I should have given it to my sister and her new husband. Maybe when I come over or go over to them, that I'll bring this with me for them. As they're probably going to be watching this, they're going to be expecting this now. So I think that's the plan for this one. Alright, so my next ones. So that's it for my projects that I've done. I say it's not much. I say I'm a bit slow at cross stitching, but it's literally a hobby, so it's only when I get a chance that I get to do these things. And plus I have a 9-month-old, so she takes up a lot of my time. So I'm going on to the projects that I'm in the process of. So this one, it was the sister-in-law's cousin wanted this pattern done, but I fell in love with it myself, so I decided I'd get it as well. This is definitely the biggest one I've done so far. So it is a French Bulldog. I'm kind of trying to get this all in. So I've done most of the top part. I just have the black outline to do on his ear and then just his face. But I'm putting him down for a while because I have a couple of other projects that I want to get done. And I only kind of pick him up when you don't really need to think. It's all kind of block colours, and it's just easy to do when you just don't want to think about anything. So, but I have other projects that I want to do, but yeah. So he's on a 14 count Ada, and I'm just using just ordinary floss. It's not DMC, it's just a floss kit that I think my own sister got me. So I'm just using up those colours to try and get rid of them. But I'm loving this guy. We will definitely be framing him once he's done, because I do have a spot for him in the house. My next one then is Modern Folk, another one of his. But this time, as I said, there's 8 squares. I am doing 4. I've picked 4 that I want to make for the little one's bedroom, and her colours are in her room are kind of greens and blues. So the sister-in-law helped me pick out colours for that, and this is what I have done so far. So I've done 2 squares now already, and I'll have 2 more to do. So I'll hopefully be starting that now in the next week or so, because I want to get it done for her birthday. That's the plan. So I am with the other 4 squares. I do want to do exactly the same thing. I have the material and everything for it. It's DMC that I'm using, and it's 1 strand. The other ones, the colours are more vibrant, and they'll be more for the sitting room once that's done. So that's a project that will be hopefully starting this year. So that's that one. Alright, so this one I haven't touched in a long time. So this is another supernatural one, but this is going to be done for a friend of mine. As I say, we're both supernatural fans. So I'm hoping to do this one with a stitch along with myself, and I'm hoping to get this finished for this month. There's only a couple of, as I say, there's only 2,000-3,000 stitches to do, I say. Fingers crossed. So once that's done, that'd be going to him. The colours are different on the actual pattern. They call for blue, but I decided the blue was a bit too cold looking, so I said I'd go with purples. And yeah, we'll show you that once that's done. So I only started this one last night, as I said, New Year's Eve, and this is what I was doing. So, as I say, it is another embroidery, or folk embroidery. Sister-in-law got me this one, I think, for my birthday. And as I said, I love Halloween, love skeletons, love all that kind of stuff. So I had to have that. And as I say, I got the black material as well to go with it. So this is all I've done. That's what I did last night. And you'll probably find out I start in the most randomest places. So it's not kind of start on one corner and work your way around. I just do, oh, that looks like a good start, we'll go over there. I kind of sometimes start with what looks like the easiest part. So yeah, that's my first start. And I'm loving the thread. I don't have it around, I'm not sure what colour it is, but again, sister-in-law helped me pick the colours out. So if there are any questions I have, I normally go to her. Now, so projects I want to start this year. So I bought these from, what's it, Dots and Spots shop on Etsy. I will be starting with the dog. I thought he was super cute, and I'm obsessed with variegated floss. So I got a really cool kind of purple that I'd like to try with him, and I think that would be, you know, funky to do. And I love the design. As I say, I'd love to have a little dog like that or something along the lines. That'd be kind of cute. And then the next one is the reindeer. This won't be done till Christmas or until next Christmas. So I have black and red floss, so it'll be kind of in and out between different ones. And I think yeah, again, I just love the design. It looks simple enough and easy to do, so be a nice simple pattern to try and start. Then the next ones, again, you can probably see a theme going on. I do have a bit of a problem with the modern folk embroidery, so I want to get this one done at some stage. I do have the material, or I have the material and everything all done out, and I got this gorgeous blue to go with it. Again, as I said, the sister-in-law taught me the way on how to do the whole floss drops and all that kind of stuff. Again, didn't know that was a thing. I was just unwinding it and you know, going from there really. So she did all this for me, so now I know how to do it. It's great. Makes life so much easier. So I've got stuff ordered, and I actually made some of these floss drops for myself out of the Cricut machine. And like, I have so much craft paper or cardstock, it's ridiculous. So I think with certain projects I'm going to change it up and do some really funky floss drops. So my next one then that I'll be starting this year, as I say, is another one. As I say, as you can see, I'm obsessed. As I say, I love his patterns. They're really funky, and they just look so, like, it's just so pretty. So we'll be trying that. I think I'm going, as I said, we got, it's the blue. Like, I'm obsessed. That blue is just beautiful, and I think it will go really nice with it. Let me just go with that. So my next ones then, like, I know there's no way in hell that I'm going to get all this done, right? But I said there's a lot to get done. I know that. And oh wait, there, I found more. Okay. So I got two more from Jacob, and yeah, I love this one, but there's no way I'll be getting this done this year. I'll say I've just so much to get done. So we'll see. This will be more next year, or yeah, next year. Now this is 2023. It's weird. But I do love the design. It's so it's funky. And then the next one, so this is definitely the last one now from Jacob. Penguins. As I said, I have a couple of friends now who love penguins, so we might make up that. Or even for like it's just so pretty. As I say, who doesn't love penguins? They're just so cute. Now, my next ones then, I'm going to be doing a Final Fantasy VII for my husband. He loves Final Fantasy VII. It's like one of his favourite games. He's played it like a million times, and was it 2020 or 21? There was a remake, and no, it was 2020. The remake, he literally spent the whole weekend playing it, and I know he's played it a couple of times after. So I'll be doing that one up for him. This one is quite large. As I said, my sister-in-law has been egging me to try and do the larger projects, and so the ones that I have, I find they're large, but this one is over 100,000 stitches. This is going to be fun. So I'm hoping to start that. As I have the material for it, I just need to get the floss for it. So I'm hoping to start that maybe next month. I'm just waiting for the floss to arrive. I'm going to be using the CXC, and we'll see how that goes. Then my next project, I saw this and I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. it's a cat in armour. I mean, how adorable is that? So when I saw that, my sister-in-law sent me on this link, and she sent on a load of other things, and I was just looking through and I was like, I want to do this. This is definitely a project I want. So as I said, I have the fabric for it, but no floss. And this one, this is, if I'm right, nearly 400,000 stitches. Yeah, I know. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. But it's, yeah, that's it. I don't know. This is going to be mind-boggling. I will have to get some, like, tapestry table or something to hold the material for myself. So I'm looking into that at the moment. But yeah, I look forward to starting those ones. They're going to be so much fun. And my last one, this will not start this year. I just inputted it into Pattern Keeper, and there are like, I don't have half of the colours, or even like 80% of the colours. I don't, and I just won't be able to afford it this year. So definitely next year. But it's supernatural. This is my favourite poster of all time, I think, from them. They have had some fabulous posters throughout the years, but it's the final poster for their last season, and I just fell in love with it. You've got the two main boys, you've got your gorgeous angel, and then you have Jack as well. So I don't want to give too much away about him, but yeah. And as it got the impala, and the colours are just amazing, and I love it. But yeah, this one is nearly 500,000 stitches. So this is all the sister-in-law's fault. So we will be going a little crazy with that one. So fingers crossed this will get done, or get started for next year. So that is basically it from me. They're my projects. So hopefully in the next week or so I will be doing a come stitch with me, and we'll hopefully get that set up soon. So that's it really. So I'm going to say goodbye, and for those who actually watched, thank you so much, really appreciate it. And if there's any questions, leave them down below. I will link up as many of the projects that I have here with on where you can find them and stuff. And if there are any questions, I will try and answer them. If not, I will answer them during the next video. So I'll say goodbye, and thank you for looking at my video. Bye bye.